Before you even step foot on a cruise ship, there's one unofficial show that seasoned cruisers secretly look forward to more than anything else: the legendary pier runners. It's that moment right before departure when hundreds, sometimes thousands of passengers are already comfortably settled on the ship, drink in hand camera, ready leaning over balcony railings with the best seats in the house. And down below, pure chaos, late passengers sprinting with everything they've got, racing against time, against the clock, and against the ship itself. It's funny, it's dramatic, and for the people watching, it's oddly entertaining. Of course, for the ones running, not so much. Let's get into it. Come on! You're almost there! You can practically hear the cheers echoing across the port. A crowd of passengers lines the decks shouting encouragement like it's the final lap of an Olympic race. Down below, one exhausted man is sprinting with everything he has left. His legs look like they might give out at any second, but somehow he keeps pushing forward. At one point he even stretches his arm out toward the ship, as if that alone might convince it to wait, like he's silently saying, "Please, just one more minute." And for a moment, you almost believe he might make it. But then again, scenes like this sometimes feel a little too perfect, almost like something out of a movie, a bit dramatic, maybe even staged. In the next video, we see a couple, and honestly, they don't look like your typical sprinters. They're carrying heavy bags, moving fast, despite what seems like pure exhaustion. And yet somehow, their speed is shocking. Step after step, they push forward with determination. No hesitation, no slowing down, just pure adrenaline. And here's the thing, the ship is still there, waiting. That tiny window of hope is what keeps them going, because as long as the ship hasn't fully pulled away, there's still a chance. And in cruise travel, that chance is everything. But not every story has that kind of energy. In another situation, things take a more serious turn. A passenger is seen standing at the port, talking with crew members. There's no running this time, no cheering crowd, just a tense conversation. It seems they arrived late, and worse, they forgot something important, possibly identification boarding documents, something essential. Whatever it was, it cost them their entire trip. At one point, they even have to get into a small port vehicle and drive away, while in the background, the ship slowly begins to leave. That's the harsh reality of cruising. You don't just need to be on time, you need to be prepared. Then there's a scene that feels almost surreal. An older couple stands on the pier watching as their cruise ship is already far in the distance. There's no running, no panic, just quiet disbelief. Next to them, a man in a black suit is on the phone, possibly a travel agent or someone responsible for booking their trip. You can almost imagine the conversation, trying to call the ship, trying to fix the situation, trying to do something, anything. But deep down, everyone knows the truth. Once a cruise ship leaves the port, it's not turning back. Not for anyone, no matter the reason. Sometimes what makes these moments so fascinating is the contrast. In one shot, two late passengers appear, but their reactions couldn't be more different. One is running full speed, clearly desperate, trying to make it before it's too late. The other, walking slowly, almost casually, like he's already accepted his fate. And interestingly, the crowd reacts differently too. The runner gets cheers, encouragement, support. The slow walker, not so much. There's frustration, maybe even judgment. Because in a situation like this, effort matters. People want to see you try. Now here's where things take a surprisingly wholesome turn. In one clip, even the crew members get involved. Instead of just standing by, they come down to the pier, cheering, encouraging, even guiding passengers toward the ship. It's like they've turned the whole situation into a mini-event. And honestly, it changes everything. What could have been a stressful, embarrassing moment suddenly becomes something fun, something memorable. At one point, crew members are even helping passengers, literally lifting them up to get on board faster. Yes, actually carrying them. It's chaotic, it's hilarious, and somehow it brings everyone together. Because in that moment, it's no longer just about making the ship. It's about the experience. But not all chaos is fun. In another video, things take a turn for the worse. A couple is seen arguing intensely on the pier, pointing in different directions, clearly not on the same page. And it doesn't take much to figure out what happened. They got lost. Cruise ports can be massive. Sometimes there are 3 or 4 ships docked at the same time, each with different departure times. If you don't know exactly where your ship is even arriving, 30 minutes early might not be enough. Add confusion, miscommunication, and a bit of panic. And suddenly you're wasting precious time running in circles. And just like that, the ship is gone. It's a simple mistake, but one that can cost you your entire vacation. Then comes one of the most emotional moments. A man is sprinting toward the ship as it slowly pulls away. And sometimes the chaos turns into pure comedy. In one clip, a woman dramatically drops to her knees as if the world has ended. Behind her, a man throws himself onto the ground, kicking and flailing like a child. It's so over the top that even the person filming can't stop laughing. Moments like these remind you that for some people, the pier run isn't just a race, it's a performance. And for everyone watching, it's entertainment. But not every story ends with laughter. In one final clip, you hear crying right from the start. A family stands at the port watching their ship disappear into the distance. This time, it's real. According to comments, they missed their flight and arrived at the port about 20 minutes too late. And now they have no choice. They'll have to pay out of pocket to catch up to the ship at the next port, missing part of their trip, losing time and spending extra money just to continue their vacation. It's a painful reminder that behind all the humor, all the viral moments, all the cheering crowds, there are real consequences. Because at the end of the day, a cruise ship doesn't wait, no matter how fast you run, no matter how loud the crowd cheers, and no matter how close you are. So enjoy the show if you're already on board. But if you're still on the pier, make sure you're early.